Sunday at 3:54 p.m. is apparently the peak time for Sunday Scaries. You've experienced them, an upcoming responsibility at work, an event, or at home, and your mind starts running through all of the things on your to-do list or even the things you haven't done yet. You try to shake the dread, you find little ways to avoid the inevitable, and you're not the only one. In fact, 82% of people have reported experiencing the same thing. If you're new here, I'm Brianna, and I'm a therapist and founder of Restart, a therapy practice in Chicago. This is my channel, Do Not Disturb Yourself, and where we talk about ways we get in our own way and learn how to work towards a happier life. Today, I'll walk through how to overcome the Sunday Scaries with 4 tools on how to best endure the Monday and stop disturbing yourself. As noted earlier, Sunday Scaries is that sense of dread and anxiety that creeps in on Sunday evening. And what's interesting is that studies have shown that Sunday Scaries happens at least 36 times a year, and that 50% of individuals have reported staying up late Saturday just to have their me time, but ultimately making their Sundays even more challenging. And in fact, the Sunday Scaries seem so dreadful that 27% of men and 13% of women have reported using substances to help cope with that dread. Drop a comment below and share how you've handled your Sunday Scaries. I think we can agree that overcoming Sunday Scaries means walking into the week feeling more prepared and more confident. The first step to overcoming the Sunday Scaries is understanding where it stems from. Having the Sunday Scaries doesn't mean you're lazy. In fact, it means you're experiencing anticipatory anxiety, which is a combination of fortune telling and awfulizing. According to Rational Emotive Behavioral Therapy, REBT, it's not the task on Monday and its responsibilities that's causing your anxiety, but it's what you're telling yourself about those tasks and responsibilities. The anxiety usually stems from beliefs like, I can't handle tomorrow, tomorrow's gonna be a disaster, or I shouldn't have to deal with this right now. By this point, you know that if you keep telling yourself you can't handle tomorrow, your body is going to react and you'll continue having the Sunday Scaries. That's not a flaw, but that's just how the belief works. But if you challenge that belief and put a few tools into practice, you'll learn how to endure it. Maybe not enjoy it or love it, but endure it. And that's enough. So here's where to start. 1, you want to be able to name the belief. Before you challenge it, you have to catch it. So when you start experiencing that Sunday dread, stop and ask yourself what it is I'm thinking to feel this. Most of the time, it's a version of, I can't handle this, or this is going to be a disaster. You can't dispute a thought if you haven't identified it. The second thing to do is let the feeling be real. Don't perform your way out of it. I can't handle Monday and I don't want to deal with Monday are 2 different sentences. One is a fact, the other is a preference, and preferences are a lot easier to sit with than false facts. Now, some people try to skip this step by forcing gratitude, such as, I should be grateful that I have a job to go to. But you see, that might sound helpful, but it quietly tells you that what you're feeling isn't allowed. You're allowed to not want Monday. Acknowledging it honestly is what makes it easier to sit with instead of talking yourself out of it. The third thing you want to do is ask for evidence. Have you survived every other Monday before? Then the belief that you can't handle this one doesn't hold up. You might push back and say, but I've never experienced this exact situation before. But facing the unknown is something you do constantly and survive constantly without ever giving yourself credit for it. Somewhere along the way, we convince ourselves that certainty is required to endure, but it isn't. This isn't about positive thinking, it's about checking the thought against reality. The last tool to help you endure Mondays is to actually do one small, uncomfortable thing on Sunday. Low frustration tolerance, such as I can't stand it, gets reinforced when we avoid the things that we're dreading. Pick one small task on Monday's to-do list and do it Sunday night. Not because Sunday is for work, but it proves to you that discomfort is survivable, not something you should escape. I've created a free Sunday Scaries handout that you can download in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, you might like this one. And if you want to see more like it, hit subscribe. Remember, you are more in control of your emotions and behavior than you think, all based on how you think.